Hello and welcome to episode 47 of AFC Fylde Still We Rise. We're here on Football Manager 2020. I'm Charlie, and things have been happening since you were last with us. Not necessarily good things. We have tossed away more points than I would care to admit over the last few games. Hopefully, you were last here for the Northwest Football Special when we played both Bolton and Morecambe in quick succession. If you didn't see that, go back, watch that video, watch all my videos. We picked up a 4-1 win at the University of Bolton Stadium, a great performance against the favourites for League Two. We followed that up with a Desmond, a 2-2 draw against Morecambe back at Mill Farm. Goals from Porter and Nick Horton. We then welcomed Newport, and it was a goal from Sheldon Green, our academy graduate, who got us over the line, earning us 3 points against County. The only unfortunate bit of this game was the injury to Luke Burke. Our right back, he's been out of action since this fixture. Then it was a tale of 3 penalties, all for Jamie Proctor. Starting with Port Vale, where we were 3-0 down by the time we started to play a bit of football. Goals from Adam Crooks and Jordan Archer either side of half-time saw a consolation by Aaron Lennon rendered meaningless. Jamie Proctor had a penalty in this game at Vale Park and missed it. He also missed a penalty against Northampton. Back at home, it was a 1-1 draw. Tom Walker had put us in front and we looked fairly comfortable until Bingham popped up with the equaliser for the Cobblers right in the dying embers of the game, deep into extra time. So that was 2 penalties in a row missed by our top striker. Thankfully though, he ended a run of 13 hours without a goal by scoring in the 5th minute away at Grimsby's Blundell Park, finally ending that hoodoo. We followed that up with goals from Nick Horton and Tom Walker to pick up a big win for us after we'd drawn and lost in the 2 previous games. That has set us up in Sky Bet League 2. We've maintained our top spot. We are 7 points clear of Walsall. Northampton have now moved into 3rd, with Bradford and Bolton 4th and 5th. They were my tips for promotion, you may recall, right at the start of the season. They're still up there, but now Bolton are 3 points shy of those automatic places. They do, however, have a game in hand. Our top player this season has been Tom Walker, who in real life has obviously signed for Harrogate Town. He scored 11 goals, contributed 12 assists, and earned 14 Player of the Match awards. Today's game is against Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth are 15th under Bruno Balthazar. This should be a win for us. Should be. Let's hope so. In terms of team selection, we have rested Liam Bridcut for today, our new signing in the January window. He's been playing ever since he arrived, so we're just going to give him a quick break with Ryan Croasdale coming back in. Croasdale still refuses to even negotiate a new contract with us, so he will be on the way out in the summer. Up front, we've gone with Sheldon Green. So Jamie Proctor's problems have sort of prompted me to leave him out for a few. We've got Sheldon or Chris Porter to choose from. I'm going to start with the young lad Sheldon. We do actually have, I think it's 3 players with the surname Green in the squad. Just how it works. Devan starts left wing with Aaron Lennon. On the right, he's sort of quite established there. Horton and Walker in centre of midfield, backed up, as mentioned, by Croasdale. The defence and goalkeeper all fairly consistent now. Duxbury, Whitmore, Songo, Montgomery in goal. Tyrone Williams deputises at right back with Luke Burke not quite fit enough to feature. On the bench we're going to have Phyllis Kirk and Muldoon, Taylor, Bradders, James Cragen and, as mentioned, Chris Porter. So we're going to go straight off to Mill Farm. I will have to change the settings slightly because I've been playing on key highlights recently as we've sort of motored through the games. I've quite enjoyed that, but I do miss our extended highlights of actually kind of figuring out what has been happening on the pitch. With key highlights, you just very much get sort of goals, penalties, and very close chances. Extended highlights, you do pick up a bit more of a picture as to the momentum of the game, as to positioning, and as to who isn't playing well at the moment. Portsmouth do have injury concerns. Plymouth have injury concerns. So, I'm hoping this is another Bolton game. Our new assistant is Dan Spence. You may recall that we started the season with Kenny McKenna. He was appointed to the Exeter job. As we mentioned previously. We did mention previously. So we have brought in Mr. Spence to assist me and hopefully put us on the right path with his team talks. Something that Kenny McKenna often failed at, especially at the start of a game. Already we have Aaron Lennon on a booking, but we have settled in to our usual rhythm of getting shots off. 4 shots in 22 minutes, make that 5, with just 1 for Plymouth. As here is the first highlight. Devan Green running at his man. Plays it back in field to Walker, the crucial cog in our midfield. Look at Tyrone Williams run. But safe hands from Cooper in the Plymouth Argyle goal. Again, Williams with the space. This is what I mean about extended highlights. You do see a bit more of what's going on. So from that, immediately what I'm thinking is we're going to change our setup. And instead of focusing down both wings, we are going to focus our play down the right, where Williams can do a bit of damage. He's up against Sawyer, the left back. Odesina actually appearing for Plymouth is a former Fylde player. He was on loan under Dave Challoner from Norwich. As here goes Walker. He loves to get on the ball and run. But Jones with the good tackle there. All the way back to Montgomery. Duxbury again gives it to his goalkeeper. And we are doing exactly what I said. Attack down the left. As Lennon with the strike. Goalkeeper makes the save. Walker with the cross from the corner. Crowsdale tackled there. This seems to be quite a frustrating game already. 10 shots on goal. 1 on target. Here comes young Sheldon Green into the box. Devan, and it's a penalty. Jan Songo is scheduled to take it. Have I put him as our penalty taker? Oh, this is bad. He's on the list. He is actually up there, isn't he? 12 for penalties. Okay. This is your moment, Jan. Stick it away, son. And he sees it saved. Oh, was it my indecisiveness that cost him? He did a little stutter step. I mean, Cooper nowhere near his line there. But that's then our 4th penalty in the last 4 games, 3 of which have been missed. It's not brilliant, is it? Francombe goes into the book just before half time. And there, as you just saw, there was a flash of green for Tyrone Williams, who I think has been playing well. It has been disappointing. Get back out there and get a goal that will put us in front. It was a really good run by Devon Green. Him and Sheldon mixing things up there in the Plymouth penalty box. I think that is exactly what we need. More of that, please. As we continue to attack, the shot count is going up. But no goals. As Jan Songo now picks up his 10th yellow card of the season. I think that's going to be a suspension. So he's going to miss our next game. As Plymouth start making changes a little bit early, before the old hour break. Traditional time to make a bit of a change. As Walker with the corner. It's cleared to Francombe. And this is where we are at our weakest. Montgomery with the save. And now it's a Plymouth corner. That is cleared, but Telford recycles. Great tackle by Horton. Twice. And away goes Lennon. No. He just overran it there, didn't he? We are going to make a change then. We're going to take off young Sheldon Green and replace him with Chris Porter, who's done quite well for us in that target man role. That's the only change we're going to make at the moment, except I am going to go back in a second, as soon as the game will let me. Oh. Watch this highlight first. Duxbury in, Tyrone Williams out. There he gets himself free, cross into the box. Cross into the box. Duxbury, and Duxbury fires the goal. He does have a tendency to do that. Unmarked on the edge of the box, gets it down, and then just crunches over it into the back of the net. Duxbury, our left back, getting forward. Great strike. Stand and deliver. Cooper, the goalkeeper, didn't even dive. With that, that has prompted me to just put play. We're not going to focus down the right anymore. We're actually going to go both sides. Give Duxbury a bit of a chance to show his stuff going forward, but it's a Plymouth throw-in. We force them all the way back to the goalkeeper. Well played. And now Lennon picks up the ball. He's going to dribble into the penalty area, and it's Porter with the effort. Terrific stuff by Aaron Lennon. As the commentator says, played really well there. I mean, he's only down as a 6.6, but already I can see that he has played better than that by the own naked eye. Which is a bit of an interesting thing, actually, because I was looking this week at the A-League team of the season, and they've used the Opta stats for it. Some of the players that they've selected have not had a good season, but it's based on positive movements by statistics, not by the naked eye. So the player of the season, who won the Alex Tobin medal, Alessandro Diamante, not part of the team of the season. Only in the A-League. But this week, I believe, we'll be putting together our own team of the season, which is obviously done by our largely untrained eyes over at A-League FC, and will certainly feature the Italian stallion Diamante, who has been an impressive signing. Best player in the competition in the A-League, as far as I'm concerned. Is it still 1-0 here at Mill Farm? 19 shots, that's just wasteful. Wasteful, gentlemen. But we have got Plymouth pinned back in their own half. Mayer now. Walker takes it from him. Away goes Tyrone Williams. Getting right down. Look at that run all the way. And then it's a poor header, really. Right into the goalkeeper's arms. The waiting hands of Cooper. I mean, this feels exactly like the Newport game did. We were absolutely on top of it, but only won 1-0. Although we did look quite safe. And there is a fantastic strike by Tom Walker. Stupendous, the commentator says. I could not agree more. Assist by Porter, although that feels a bit churlish, considering he didn't really do that much. A little pass inside. But Walker here on the edge of the box, and it's a strike of some quality. Great camera work behind the goal there to pick that up. Walker has been our best player this season by a mile. And he shows it again why he is so good. Great goal there from the edge of the box. Duxbury the cross in. Tyrone Williams now on the edge of the Plymouth box. And this could be a breakaway for the Argyle. It's gone back inside. No, Lennon. It got pinched by Proctor. Lennon profits. He's going to get the ball in the box here. There you go. Duxbury now on the left. And Lennon with the strike, but it's cleared. Excitement in the final minutes. Didn't expect that. Devon Green into the box. He has earned himself a free kick, but I think that'll be game, set and match. Horton with the delivery. And it's gone to the back post where Porter had the effort. But the final whistle has gone. Fylde picking up a 2-0 win at a canter, really, on a day when I can already see that Bolton have picked up a big win. We'll have a quick look at the other results. Really good performance by the boys there. Never in doubt, and another clean sheet. What are we in Football Manager for, if not for the clean sheets? That's what I'm here for. Yeah, as you can see, Bolton with the big 4-0 win over Morecambe. So two sides that we've played recently. We actually beat Bolton and then, of course, drew with Morecambe. So, interesting to see the Wanderers do so well there. Bradford also picking up a win. That's put them back up into third. Northampton, I'm assuming, lost. Yeah, they did to Crawley, who are also in the playoff picture. That's interesting. So, with a game in hand, Bolton suddenly are back in the game, aren't they? We are sitting pretty on 71 points. Walsall, though, did win. 3-0 away at Macclesfield. Joe Gordon? Is he Joe? Josh Gordon with a hat-trick there. In other results, though, Barnet have picked up another win. That's put them 10 points clear of Kenny McKenna's new side, Exeter. In 30, we've got 32 points. That looks like, the team that came up with us are going to survive, Salford still 11th. Plymouth maintain that 15th place despite the loss to the Coasters. Goals, obviously, by Scott Duxbury and Tom Walker with that powerful effort. 20 metres on 89 minutes. That is going to actually be today's episode. We have won our second game in a row. Actually, it's the first time we've won 2 in a row since Leyton Orient, which was back there early in January. We won our first 2 league games in January, Southend and Orient. So that has given me much pleasure to pick up a second win in succession. Our next episode is going to be somewhere deep in March of 2021. I'm thinking probably Macclesfield. Probably. Actually, no, it's going to be Exeter, isn't it? Kenny McKenna's new side. We're going to want to put a marker down there. Yeah, we are. So our next episode, which is episode 48, that'll be Exeter. We'll follow that up with Bradford for episode 49. And then I think for our 50th episode, a bit of a milestone for us, and the first when I will actually consider my plans for Football Manager 21, will be our last game of the season at Cheltenham when we end our Sky Bet League 2 season, hopefully with promotion to celebrate. That's the intention. We'll see what happens. But yeah, next time it will be Exeter, managed by Kenny McKenna, who has taken the job at St James Park. I'll see you then.